Well, hello guys. I'd like to say it's day number 2 of our West Virginia tour. But we've only been here for 17 hours and we've got the car packed up and we're ready to go. Yep. We've come out to Holland Mill again. This is where we're starting, and we're going to do the urban side of their trail system here. We're going to do the Lynchburg Riverwalk, I believe it's called. I'll clarify that here in just a little bit. But we got the car packed up and we're parked and ready to roll. We'll catch you on the trail. So we've had to trace over a little bit of what we rode yesterday. And then we broke off onto this is the Kepler Station trail, I believe it's called. So we're going to take this. Basically, it's going to carry us right into town.
We're going to town.
Yeah, we're going to town. And yeah, in the fall, these would be some pretty lookouts over here, but through the summer, it's too much foliage to really see a whole lot. Kind of like that viewpoint that they had up on the hill.
I got one for you. I got one for our audience, Bane.
Okay.
It's spoilage from the foliage.
Yep, that's what it is. Okay. Well, I'm about speechless.
Isn't that what you say? No more jokes from the peanut gallery?
Yeah, yeah. So, but we've got about, I guess another half a mile or so of this. That must be some maintenance area up there. That's no unauthorized allowed. And we're going to be running into Lynchburg. And we're going to see how it goes. I don't think Lynchburg is going to be as loud as Raleigh was, but I believe from what I've seen, we're going to be cycling straight through downtown Lynchburg today. So I'm going to try and get some film of that. Hopefully it's going to be not so loud that, you know, it makes for good video. So, but we'll check it out and we're going to find out. We've got a couple other surprises for you in store too, so stick around. We're going to be right back. Well, we are officially entering the more urban areas of the Kepler Station Trail.
There's an interesting building to the left.
Yeah, that's probably the Kepler Station, I'm going to guess. How y'all doing today? We are great, thanks. This might be a charging station right here. I'm betting that's the Kepler Station right there. I mean, it's absolutely a railroad station.
Might have to
you know,
look at it if we get down there anywhere.
If we can get some time, we'll go take a look at it.
I'd like to see
and see what we got. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start through here. We're gonna actually, I know the what?
There was a sign back there about walking the bike along Park Avenue.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Okay.
I didn't happen to notice that sign. And we're not really going on Park Avenue. We're coming right up this way.
Okay.
That's Park Avenue.
Oh.
This is not. So, but what I'm not going to do, you know what? Let's go down to the station.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go down to the station there. So let me hop off the curb here. Make sure I didn't lose my water bottle. And we are going to head down. How'd you like that going through weaving through there, Richard? So it appears like they are in the process of restoring. So.
Hi. Can you get inside? Can you get inside? Wonderful, thank you.
And this is the inside of the old Kemper Station. Of course, it's now an Amtrak station. But you've still got these old benches. How you doing today? And you're coming out. Here's a waiting platform. and you're dropping straight in to a short tunnel right here. So we have created this route specifically to get right to the old city cemetery because they have several museums in here. And we get here and all the museums are closed, even though they're open from 10 to 3 and it's 11 o'clock in the morning. But so we called and they said, oh yes, they're open. Well, on the outside, you're not allowed to go in them. So
it's not exactly a museum.
Yeah, not exactly a museum, but you know what? On the plus side, we're going to get a chance to ride through downtown Lynchburg. And so we're going to roll on, catch up with you like that. So we're going through the back neighborhoods, but we're getting ready to get right into downtown.
Old churches up front.
Downtown Lynchburg. We're going to be going through, and you talk about tootling, you know, I know we talk about we don't really fly around on these trails all that much, and we do a lot of stopping. Well, we've been 4.1 miles and we've been over an hour. Now, that being said, our average moving speed is about 9 miles an hour, but that's still not fast either. The cross street has a stop here both ways, Michelle. So, but you know, you get up here, I did not think Lynchburg was going to be quite as hilly as it is in the city here. For some reason I thought they were not quite as mountainous as what they actually are, but I was wrong. Our cross streets are all having some stop signs so far. There's some beautiful old churches up here. And we're just going to keep this going on through the downtown area. I don't know, maybe we'll have to time lapse it, or maybe we'll just run it. Lynchburg is not exactly that big. Well, there's a groundhog right there on the sidewalk. Like I say, they are all over here. Paloop, paloop, paloop. You know, we used to eat them when I was a kid. I don't know if you can see them because I'm on the super wide view. But he's going to church. He says, I'm going to church. I just heard that old man say he used to eat us. Recenter us. So we've dropped down. We're close to the Riverwalk now. And wasn't sure if these roads were going to be open or not. Looks like we'll have a little bit more steepness to drop down to get to the actual river. Look at a fountain over there, Michelle. Big old fountain shooting up there. Looks like, oh, what is it out there in Yosemite?
Oh, God, the guys are Old Faithful. Old
Faithful, yep. All right, we're going to make a left down here on the 9th Street, Michelle.
Man, something smells good.
Yeah, this is a good smelling area.
That's okay. We can turn, just no trucks.
You want to let it? Hey, he's going to let us.
Man, we need to go find where that smell's coming from. Ain't for real.
You okay on this hill?
Yeah.
All right. So we're coming down into the James River Heritage Trail right here. We're going to wait for Michelle. Michelle, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, this is the Riverwalk Trail right here that we are coming on. And this is going to be kind of a, oh, I guess what you would call a leisure area of Lynchburg down here along the river. We're going to be coming back down this a little ways over, but I wanted to see this, the business area here. Old cobblestone streets. I guess this wouldn't be cobblestone, this is more pavers.
It's bumpy.
Well, yes it is. But it's filled with restaurants back through here and your typical Riverwalk type stuff. Now, I believe.
Smells good.
Would you like to stop for some lunch here on our way back through, Michelle?
Yeah, we might have to stop. What is this? It's right here.
I did not catch what that particular one is.
Well, nothing looks open right now, so we'll have to see.
So now your actual Riverwalk is up here on the side walk here, Michelle.
Okay.
So, but we can come over this way here and come down this way. It would be a little smoother, a little bit smoother. You still with me there, Michelle?
Yep.
Okay, you seen where I ducked on to here?
Yep.
Okay. So, bootleggers up the hill there, way on up the hill there. And I see some cyclists parked down around here as well. Well, now what is this? I see Trek Rentals. Rentals. Okay. And there are Trek e-bikes that you can rent here. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So.
Bikes unlimited.
We may have to stop in there. I wonder if they're open.
No,
They're not?
doesn't look like it.
Well, this would be the entrance right up here.
Yeah, they're not open.
No? Okay.
There's a little place to eat.
All right. Well, would you like to stop and get something now, or?
No, not right now.
Okay. Well, we're going to head on up the river trail a little ways here. We're going to kind of double back and go on out. So I'm going to cut this off for right now. We're going to head down the river a little ways, and we'll catch up with you down the trail a little bit. So we're now headed out the James River Trail here, and we might be stopping at Bikes Unlimited on the way back just to see what they have. Go in and take a look and give them a shout out. But this is our bridge overlook. And of course, this is an old rail bridge here. You okay here, Michelle?
Yeah. Bumpity, bumpity, bump.
Well, I've got to go up and take a look at the overlook.
You've got fun with that.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal, honey. It's a river.
Yeah, but there's slats that I can see.
Oh, I see.
Including the boards that sound like they're going to break.
I see. So let's take a look at what the overlook here looks like. And we are actually traveling on, if you look over here, we're coming on to this, we're crossing the river here, but we're actually going on to an island in this river. And so this is the Percival's Island is what we're going on to.
Percival's.
Percival's Island. Okay. It's that one too. We're going to get one picture here.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Okay. So we're going to ride out onto the island, and then we've got another really nice bridge that we're going to be crossing, I believe. How far out there? We need to get this thing centered back here. All right. And like I say, guys, we're not, these videos that we're doing right now, they are not not being done with a bunch of the, how you doing today? We're on Percival Island now, but they're not being done with a lot of e-bike topics. We're going to get back to that, and we may end up shooting a few e-bike topics. Now this is the other side of the river right here. This is the James River, and it's the James River off to our left and a James River off to our right. And we may, while we are in this area, go ahead and do a few e-bike topics, because you know we really like to do that. And but these couple of videos, there's a few of them here, they're about one thing, and that's enjoying the ride. I guess that is an e-bike topic as well. So we're gonna bebop on out to towards the end of this island for a little bit, and we'll catch up with you again. So we're coming up to the bridge that takes you off of the island, and of course it's obviously a railroad bridge. Looking all down along this island, I cannot for the life of me figure out why they brought the railroad onto it in the first place. Possibly back at the logging days, they brought it over here and they were floating logs down. But this is just a long island in the middle of the James River, and I did not see anything that would be considered remotely industrious here. But sure enough, they brought the railroad the length of the island. So, although I can't figure it out, I can enjoy the bridge right now. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hey, I think the next stop, let's see what we got here. And so we come to the end of the Riverwalk Trail. And from this point, it turns to a privately owned. So we decided to stop at the Waterstone Cafe and grab us some lunch. We're going to split a sandwich, and Michelle's going to have a little bit of soup, and I'm going to have some salad. Oh, we had talked about in the video about keeping your bikes from getting stolen. Well, there are the bikes well within our sight, so it can be done no matter where you're at. So we're going to go ahead and grab our lunch, and we'll catch up with you after. So while we stopped and got some lunch in the biking section of town here, right across the street is Bikes Unlimited. So I thought I would step inside and see what all they have. So we got some Trek e-bikes, Aventon e-bikes, how you doing?
Good.
I'm recording right now for my YouTube channel, Southern E-Biking.
Oh, sounds good.
And is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to check with you before I do anything on it. You mind your first name?
Brent.
Okay,
B-R-E-N-T.
Brent. And we are in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Virginia, yep.
And this is Bikes Unlimited.
Yep.
Right on the Riverwalk.
Yep.
And what do you got in your e-bikes? I see you got Aventon and Electra.
Yeah, so we have a couple different options in store. So we carry Electra, Aventon, and then we do Trek. So Electra is kind of Trek had bought Electra in 2014. So kind of the same brand, but they have their differences.
Right.
But do you have any questions or anything? Or just looking around?
No, I'm just kind of looking around.
Yeah.
You guys are doing you rent them?
Yep.
Rent the bikes out as well? So you rent the bikes, I know you're going to service them, and you sell them. You sell Trek and what else?
We sell Trek, Aventon,
And not just in the e-bikes.
Oh yeah.
So
the different brands that we carry is Salsa. We do Trek as our main supplier, and then we also sell Norco.
Okay.
I like to say Norco is kind of the Canadian version of Trek.
Okay.
But those are imported down from Canada.
Okay.
But have a few allied bikes, but those are higher end ones. But those are the main ones we carry. We get a couple of used bikes every now and again. Like this e-bike right here. This is a Verb 2.
Verb.
But that guy was used, I think it was like 2020 or 2021. Guy got a little too old to ride, so had to give it up. But finding a new home soon. And...
Well, I've got a Marlin 7 that's an e-bike.
Oh, nice.
And with a mid-drive kit on it. And really like it. We're going to here up to Marlin, or Marlington, West Virginia this afternoon. We're going to ride the Greenbrier Trail. That's awesome. I don't know that we're going to do the whole 78 miles because we're only going to be there for a day.
Yeah.
But we just did the Riverwalk this morning.
Oh, nice.
And we did the Blackwater Creek Trail.
Awesome.
Yes, last evening. Oh, that's great.
The tunnel and stuff?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, my wife flipped out when we went through there. She loved it.
Beautiful.
She loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
awesome. I'm glad you were able to enjoy some of our trail systems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
awesome. What was your name?
Blaine is my name.
Blaine.
Brent.
Nice to meet
good
you.
to meet you. And Southern E-Biking. You'll see this in a couple of weeks. Come out, like, share, and subscribe. And we've also got this Bosch mid-drive cargo bike, e-bike right here that I thought was pretty cool. It's got your front basket on, or front rack on it there. Got your rear rack on it, and it's a Bosch mid-drive. So, okay, time for us to head back down to Holland Mill Park. So we're just about done with our Riverwalk. We checked out the Bikes Unlimited. We checked out the Waterstone. Both were great. And we're about to head right on out of Lynchburg and back to Holland Mill Park. I'm going to do a little ducking here. Zoom. But let's see what we got. Yeah, we're still on some of the, they've got stops too. Still on the Riverwalk here. So we're going to stay with you here for just a little while, but we're only about a mile from the park. And so I'm going to say, and this is right where we picked up the other day, there's some more electric scooters. I'm going to say that's going to wrap this one up, guys. So from right here in Lynchburg, Virginia, well, we haven't even been here for 24 hours, so it's day one, but kind of day two. This is Southern E-Biking, and
This is Southern E-Biking with a piece of candy in her mouth.
Hey, until the next time, Internet, and we're on our way. As soon as we get back to the car, we're going to do another ride this afternoon. But until the next time, it's Southern E-Biking and Miss Southern E-Biking telling you, stay safe, God bless, and keep the wheels rolling. Once again, we're out.